Let's look at OmniGen 2, which is natively supported in Comfy UI. I suggest watching this video only if you want to be up to date with what is happening. I don't think this will be a helpful one. The demo images shown by OmniGen are about removing elements from an image, changing the color and background, manipulating body posture, and adding replacing objects in an image. To use it in Comfy UI, update the project with this update file. I also suggest updating all from the Comfy UI manager. So this is the workflow for text-to-image generation. This node takes the model, and this is for clip files. Third is for VAE. I will quickly show you the files to be downloaded. The links in the notepad will be shared in the video's description. This is the model. It's an FP16 model, but of a smaller size, around 8 GB. Save it inside the models and then the diffusion model folder. Next will be the clip file, which is a bit larger file, which makes me wonder if this will run on an 8 GB card. Download the 7 GB file and save it inside the text encoder folder. The last is the VAE, and it is the same VAE that is used for Flux image generation. I will not be downloading this because I've already downloaded for Flux workflow. You can save it inside the VAE folder if you do not have it. I will refresh the files by pressing the letter R and verify if the node has selected all the files. This is the default prompt in OmniGen's workflow, and I will queue the workflow. I'm not sure if this would work on a 12 GB card. It would be great if anyone could let us know about their attempts. It took more than a minute, and the result reminded me of Stable Diffusion 1.5. The crown looks clear, but the subject does not. The body looks out of focus. I tried generating again by adding keywords like out of focus for the negative prompt and a detailed in-focus image in the positive prompt. The generation time was 80 seconds. It looks similar to the one before. I tried different samplers, assuming I might have the wrong settings. But after testing so many settings, I was not able to get a clear image of the subject. I tried generating an image of an anime character, but the image was unclear. I tried changing the sampler and scheduler, but it did not get better. I again tried with a better prompt thanks to this user. The image generated using the prompt was nowhere close to the image from Civet AI. The result was quite disappointing. So I tried the second workflow. This is the workflow for editing an image, or I should say image-to-image workflow. These are the nodes taking images and models. This takes the clip file we downloaded just now, and this is the VAE, and this takes the OmniGen 2 model. Let me explain the workflow to you quickly. These three are commonly used for text prompts. The clip here is used to encode the positive and negative prompts. Further, when it progresses, the image is introduced. The image size is kept in check by this node, and then the image is encoded using the VAE below. This image, after encoding, is in the latent form, and then it is combined with the text prompt, making it a condition for generating an image. If we look ahead, there are a few disabled nodes that can be enabled to bring one more image into the workflow. The second image uses the same VAE to encode and change the image from pixel space to the latent space. And it gets included in the workflow similar to the first image with the prompt. These reference latent nodes with the prompt and image information are the conditions for generating an image. All the conditions are further sent to the CFG guider. This is where everything is processed. I'd also kept the custom sampler here, which can be considered as the K-sampler in a normal workflow. The model is used in the process of image generation, and below is the image. The image is a latent image from the load image node on the left. The output is then decoded with the help of VAE, and then it gives a pixel image. The prompt here is about transforming the character in the image, making it a crystal material, transparent, and sparkling look. Below are some commonly used negative prompts. I clicked Run to process the workflow. The usage seems to be similar to the text-to-image process, but the iteration time has been increased by 5 seconds. After 2.5 minutes, I got the result. And the image looks fine. I was expecting better. The image is good, but we have achieved this level of image with Stable Diffusion 1.5 models. I then enabled the nodes for the second image. You can similarly add this reference latent node to add a third image. My prompt was about placing both the characters together in a scene while holding hands. The negative prompt seems to be fine. Let's generate. Using 2 images increased the iteration time further by 4 seconds, and it took around 4 minutes to generate an image. The image has lots of mistakes in comparison to my older video, where I used OmniGen's older model, and the results were good. I feel like this is a downgrade. In my previous video, OmniGen produced some great results. I tried a few more attempts, but there was no improvement. Did any of the viewers have tried this before? I tried changing settings, but there are no improvements. Then I thought of changing this node and giving the empty latent image. The duck looks good, but the wing is missing. The models seem to be kind of incomplete. This happened when I trained a LoRa, and the training was interrupted in between. So before closing OmniGen, I thought of testing the demo images to see if it works. I cropped the image to upload the image into the workflow. My prompt was, change the color of the yellow cloth worn by the girl to blue. I got the result with all the yellow elements changed to blue. I tried specifying the background to keep it yellow, then the result became blurry. Switching the latent image had no improvement in the result. Then I tried something easy, like removing this cat. My prompt was remove the cat, and it did not work. I tried multiple prompts and changed the negative prompt as well. Then, finally, it worked. These are both the prompts. I will link the original workflow in the description. You have to drag this image into the Comfy UI, and you should get the text-to-image workflow. Below is the image. Drag and drop it into Comfy UI to get the image-to-image workflow I showed you just now. I do not like this workflow as it is hard to understand what's happening inside, hence I opened the workflow to have some clarity. The video was an update on OmniGen because the previous models produced some great results. Let me know if you find this interesting or useful.